Welcome. Can I just get a show of hands? How many of you are from Singapore and how many outside? From Singapore? And outside? Where are you from, sir?
I'm not originally from Italy, but I'm in Singapore.
Italians, okay. India? New Zealand, wow. Hong Kong? India? South Korea? South Korea. Aha. South Korea, thank you. Italy, welcome. So my name is Shailesh. If you can't pronounce that, you can call me Naik, my last name. If you can't pronounce that, you can call me Sir or Darling, whichever way you prefer. With me is my co-presenter, Lindsay, who's head of our content team. And we have about, can you hear me at the back? Do I need the mic? I'll just turn that off. Turn it off. So that it doesn't... Yeah.
I'm worried about knocking it over.
So the next 25 to 30 minutes, we're going to be talking about a couple of things. One, I want to give you the big picture about social games. Also want to establish our credentials. You know, you might be looking at us and saying, who the hell is this guy and what right does he have to talk about social games? What does he know? So we want to show you a bit about what we do know and what we do. Then bring out some key lessons about what we're learning as a company about social games. We also want to show the bridge or find the bridge between social games and serious games. Our hypothesis, our proposition to you is that some of the best serious games are social, some of the best education games are social, and that what's going on in the educational world is a direct result of what's been going on Facebook, number one. And then we'll end off with a summary. So far, so good? Okay, the big picture. The blue bits are the people in these countries, China, Thailand, Malaysia, India. The blue bits are those people who are still not on the internet. They're not yet on the internet. They will be in the next few years, but they're not. The green bits are where the internet has already reached. So for example, in China, 485 million people at the last count, 36.3% penetration. In Southeast Asia, where MatchMove originally started out, there's a lot more blue than green. There's billions of people already on the internet, already. Just based on the green bit, long before the rest of the blue is covered with internet access. What have we learned so far? What we've learned is that people want to play games. 30% of people in China visit a game site at least once a month. The senior people at Facebook have gone on record many times to say that social games are the killer app on Facebook. Forget about consoles. Just online and mobile is already in the tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars. What's very interesting though is that even as the market continues to grow and this is including sort of skill games and gambling, as much as this grows, look what's happening over here. Celebrities, pharmaceuticals, automotive companies, consumer companies. They're starting to drive huge amounts of budget onto games. There's lots and lots of stories about multi-million-dollar budgets being produced on games for Coca-Cola and Pringles and so on and so forth. We're giving you this macro picture because we're saying that what you've seen on social networks and what you've seen on games is just the beginning. The whole new trends are starting to emerge, and we'll talk about what they are. Okay, so everyone knows games are big. Everyone knows that games are going to be here. Everyone knows that games are profitable. They know about how much money we make. So then how come everyone's not doing their own thing? Why is it not easy? Why is so much money being spent on games? Why does everyone want to get into it? And yet why are there so many failures? Well, the problem is that as much as the game market is big and lucrative and interesting and exciting, getting inside is very, very difficult, especially if you're a big corporation. You have to worry about IP, viruses, the name, distribution, and so on and so forth. Why is this relevant to serious games? Because we believe that what's going on in the general game industry is especially relevant to serious games. That if you are going to be pushing serious games out to education or health or anywhere else, these very same issues that we are finding in the commercial world will present themselves in serious games. Very seriously. What does MatchMove do then? So to finalize on our credentials, what MatchMove has done, we're a Singapore-based company. We now have worldwide offices. We have patent-pending technologies, which allows you between 2 hours and 2 weeks to have your own branded. Those of you who live in Singapore know about Resorts World, Genting. They're one of our worldwide customers. They use our technology to instantly create mobile apps. They create instantly customized game sites. The games platforms are mobile ready. They are TV ready. They're tablet ready. Of course, they're PC ready. Platform comes with payment options. Again, very important for serious games in Asia. Only 2% credit card penetration in most of Asia. Unlike the West, where everyone has a credit card, most of Asia and most developing countries, only 2 to 3%. That means that if you've got a serious game, whether you're using it for training, where you have to collect money, or whether you're doing something inside the game that involves commercial transactions, credit cards will all multiply. So what MatchMove has done is built out an engine that allows any organization to go in and, depending on your needs, between 2 hours and a maximum of 2 weeks, you can have a full-blown gaming and social site with thousands of games that will power not only games, but apps and e-music and e-books, and with a full-blown payment platform. Who uses it? Since we built this in 2009, we now have a very, very large number of corporate customers worldwide. These are just some examples that you recognize. China's leading telco companies, region's leading media companies, Yahoo, and many others. This is the famous boxing champion, Manny Pacquiao, who's also now turned into national solution to games. And his plan is to have biblical games. He's recently found Jesus again. You all know who Manny Pacquiao is, the boxing champion, yeah? Yeah. So he's now starting to use games as a way to reach out to his fans, and he's going to use games, especially biblical games, to have their engagement with them. Is that a serious game? Is that a serious game? Who would say it's a serious game? The whole thing about, the definition of serious games, how serious is it, when is it serious and when is it not? For him, it's a very, very serious endeavor. He wants to take the word of God out. He wants to win 2 games. He's going to have boxing characters, and he's going to have biblical characters inside this site. And he's going to push it out. But he wanted payments, he wanted a whole bunch of features which I'm going to share with you now. Our customers today, and to finalize on our credentials, these customers combined today have 250 million unique users per month. So we have an incredibly large base to mine, an incredibly large base to work on. So if you're walking around Indonesia and you open one of the big newspapers, you see an ad that says playing games. If you're going around Singapore, StarHub has a number of games posted at bus stops and so on. If you're in Malaysia and you're watching television, I think it's TV9 or TV3, and you'll see some sort of ads, and it will guide you to a game site. A number of these are actually serious games. Some of them have to do with learning life skills, learning social skills. These are typical examples of MatchMove power platforms. In the West, I talked about Manny Pacquiao. We were talking with a famous hip-hop artist called Snoop Dogg. Same reason. He wants to actually convey his message about his values and culture that he wants to do to the game. He says, I can't do it on Facebook because Facebook takes all the traffic and all the revenue. I can't actually control the direction of the product. I want to have my own platform. So the big message coming out of serious games is that having a game just alone is not enough. You have to choose the platform. The platform has to support the game. There are so many cases of serious games being built and they sit on the shelf because people didn't think further to say how are we actually going to get this out to the world. Now, currently, commonly, you do something on Facebook very quickly. But more and more major traffic drivers are turning away to build their own platforms because they're saying, I need all the features of And we should be making some announcements with major television networks in the US in the next few weeks. But that's basically an example of the kind of organizations that are looking at both casual and serious games. Many of our customers actually use the platform for serious games. So let's talk about the numbers. From January to July, this is real live data. The number of visitors we had in January when compared to what we had in July has gone up by 1,000%. Now, a lot of those are actually people looking for serious games. So, what does MatchMove actually give them? Day one, we give them thousands of games. Whether it's a Manufacturer, a Snoop Dogg, a StarHub, day one, we have, and we continue to source games from around the world. All genres: puzzle, adventure, strategy, and Lindsay is going to talk in a few minutes about the very serious education games. So, that's the background about MatchMove and our position in the market and what we're doing. The number one message: a game without a platform is just a piece of software. A game without a platform to distribute and reach out to users is just a very cool concept with cool artwork, but it's not going to go anywhere. And it can't just be any platform. Platforms now have to be social. Thanks to Facebook and prior to them, Twitter and MySpace, the world has shifted. Most of Asia has completely bypassed the console business. PSP, Xbox, and so on. Not really prevalent in most parts of the growing age. You won't see it in China, you won't see it in India, for example. You won't see it in many, many developing markets. That's because of a number of economic reasons, but also because of the way online has shifted. So everyone's moved online and mobile, and those are absolutely social. And social means what? Social means what? Let's actually examine a few games. These are some of the games that we have that are considered social games. Some are aimed at women, some are aimed at men, some are aimed at kids, some are aimed at families. What are we actually discovering? What we're discovering is that the idea of social isn't just about sitting at a PC or sitting at work. We're discovering that the very same titles that were big on PC are now actually very similarly big on mobile as well. These are some of our HTML5 games on mobile. And you'll see the same thing. Take your pet, create your own cat app group. This is one game that actually one of the local universities wants to use to teach their students negotiation skills. No modification to the game, a full-on mafia game where you have to become a badass guy, have weapons and everything else, work your way to the top, where you will play with other students. And the idea is to use the lessons here to teach people resource planning and negotiation. The same things we found a long time ago on the Ataris and the Xboxes and everywhere else we're finding on mobile as well. Nothing's changed in that front. One of the questions we often get asked is, how do you select games? We look to, obviously, the industry experts. All of you heard about this book and this author, right? We use the concept quite a bit, but especially around the top end. So what the player's experience will be and the interface. The other thing, of course, we do is look at these lenses. The 100 lenses that we has extremely well evaluated. The message here is that from a time when games just popped out in your head, and then they were either based on a concept or not, now more and more games are being built with some sort of a method to the madness. There's a structure and a form developing around games. This is going to apply to serious games as well. In fact, we find that many of these lenses apply equally to serious games as they do to casual games. So, the big message there: good games need platforms, and without a platform, without a game, platforms don't work. And we know what happened with Apple. One of the first things it did was the iPhone and the APIs. As soon as the music was out, they put games. We know repeatedly that games are going to be the major driver for the uptake of new technologies and new ways of communicating. When Google announced Google Plus last year, one of the very first things they did, the very first set of APIs they announced, if you picked it up, was React. They recognized, just like Facebook has said repeatedly, deliberate. But the source, the content, the technology, the companies, everyone got big and strong and got their pedigree in the casual MMO space. A lot of it. A lot of the studies that are being done by academics are in fact in that space. So when we say serious game, we're talking about using game technology in a more serious setting. It's not fun. You're not supposed to be smiling or having fun. It's supposed to be serious work. You're learning serious skills. But the truth is that the underlying technology were all built, the pedigree, the DNA, is from the commercial, casual, social, RPG, MMO side. And that has a lot of implications on the kinds of serious games that will come out. So we think, for example, that Google Plus and Google is going to be pushing a large number of serious social games as a way to reach further into the enterprise. So, what must a platform have? A platform must have the ability to, you can't just, and this is something we learned painfully when we launched MatchMove 3 years ago. We had great games, but they just weren't going viral because the platform that we had at that time didn't have essential features. So we did a large amount of research. We looked at Facebook, rent, pricing, all the big social networks. We extracted the 200 must-have features. Now that we've got them, you've seen what's happened to the back end. A platform must have, if you can consider this a serious game, in fact, this is an example of an organization that's looking at a platform for gamification. The same platform, you have different game elements, you have badges and everything else. If you don't have certain types of essential elements in your platform, the serious game is not there. It's going to absolutely fail. There's a lot of people talking about gamification, I think, in this conference, so I won't go too much except to say that whatever you do with gamification, you can't be rigid. Go for rules, not for development of resources. Because gamification is going to evolve in an extent that should be driven by users and not so much by you. We've seen a few solutions where you have a very limited set of gamification elements. That's not gamification. That's basically a fixed menu. What you really want to do is have the mechanics that allows for the organization itself to pick what they want to reward and what kind of reward recognition you want to have. All right, so background, it's growing, it's big, growing social. There are certain key elements of a platform that you must have. What are we seeing in Asia? This is live data from our site, and this is from August 1 to August 3 last month. This is a period of 24 hours. That's 12 a.m., 12 p.m. to the next midnight. This is the actual traffic that is landing on one of our sites. You can see what happens. People go to sleep, or don't go to sleep. They go to work, and they start their game. This is 9 a.m. Traffic actually shoots up at 9 a.m. People go to work. That's where the PCs are off in Asia. Right. They turn the PCs on and they start their work again. Lunch break. See a little bit? Lunch break over there. Come back and go serious in the afternoon. Now we're really playing. All coming in. Time to go home, pick up the kids, put them to bed, and start playing again. This is real life data. This is running across Asia right now. These are on our social sites. People are playing games in office. So now, is that a serious game? Is that a serious game? Yes? Okay. Farming games. What is it about farming games? What is it about farming that everyone loves? We have 2 or 3 farming games, and they're always very popular. This is actual live data from a few days of one of our games called the Household. Look at the Vietnam in Indonesia. On that day, 17,000 unique people landed on the page, and many of them came twice. That's the morning and afternoon, after lunch, right? 44 minutes. 44 minutes playing in Vietnam on this particular farming game on average. 44 minutes, and it's happening between 9 and 6. It's happening during your office time. It could be your customer service representative or your accountant playing the games. What does that tell us about what kind of games people want? What does that tell us about if you're building a serious game, what are you going to do? What can farming tell us about making a game a serious game interesting? Football games. One of our games, Soccer Viva, well, a large percentage of them are actually female, and an even large percentage of the female players are in the age of 35 to 54. Who would have thought female players in the age 35 to 54 would enjoy a soccer game? What can be done about that? If you were to build a serious game, and it's going to be related to sport, should you be ignoring the female population? If you were addressing that kind of a, say you've got a serious game in the sporting area, it would be a mistake to assume that all the players are only male. Here's a very nice one. One of our best games, social games, is called Lady Popular. You dress up, you go out, you buy fancy stuff. We would think that that would appeal more to the female population. 23% of our players are male. And look at the age group. 6%, 12% are over 35 years old. Over 35-year-old males are dressing up their character and taking them shopping, then dancing and talking to friends. So if you're building a serious game and you think you've got your demographic right, real world data is telling us that the game designers themselves are shocked. Okay? Making sense? Is this making sense? Useful? Yes, no? Yeah? Okay, chatting. The other thing around serious games, whatever you're doing, you must ensure that you have sufficient chat. When you take chat mode, the number of players actually drops. For some reason, people like to chat. And of course, females like to chat more than men. More men chat, but females chat longer. So the guy is like, quick, let's do it, quick, short, fast, and go longer chat. You've got a serious game, no matter what you're doing, make sure your chat function and your chat capability is very strong. Very, very important. You see the guy at the back nodding his head, do you agree? Yeah. Okay, let me just skip over that one because Lindsay will talk about it. I want to talk about poker. How many of you think poker is gambling? How many of you think poker is gambling? Yeah. Legally, it's only gambling if you pay out. Zynga, which is the biggest one on Facebook, one of the biggest games is poker, right? Zynga poker. But there's no cash out, so it's not considered gambling. There's a Harvard professor who actually lived in Singapore a few years ago, and he's promoting poker as an essential, serious life skill game. He says that poker will teach kids, he teaches inner city kids in the US poker because that teaches you negotiation and planning and confidence and so on and so on. We see these kind of games, no matter what people think about them, gambling or not, they're going to come back. We just see continuous growth from here. That poker is one of our highest revenue user games. And these people aren't catching up, they're just buying new. So, farming games, poker games, soccer, all the traditional stuff, the basic myth that we have that soccer is a guy's game and girls' game are played only by girls, all going out the window. The real life is telling us something else, real life things. So the big mega trend is that social games are here to stay. This is some research that Lindsay and the team did. We looked at the top games on Facebook over the last 3 years, 5 years. And the message is that a lot of the games are still simulation games. There's going to be a lot more skill and cross-platform games. And the academic research remains controversial. There's equally good evidence that says games are good for you, and there's equally bad evidence that says, or bad examples of games being bad for you. So let me give it over to Lindsay to help us wrap up then.
Hello everyone, my name is Lindsay. I work as a content manager at MatchMove. Probably have the most fun job in my company because my job is just to play games every day, and find out what games will suit for our users. And average gamer nowadays is a 43-year-old woman who lives in the US based on US studies. Our platform is slightly younger. It's a 35-year-old woman who lives in Vietnam or Indonesia, happily playing virtual farming game every day. When I'm trying to find out what games do they offer to them, thinking hard, there's suddenly an image, a thing that jumps into my mind. Imagine this, overnight, 9 a.m., this 35-year-old woman actually playing games, harvesting happily, while her poor 7-year-old kid was sitting next to her, who was working hard, doing homework day and night.
Yeah. It's a reality, right?
It is reality. The kids are just so full, so we start to think, what can we bring to this kid so that their parents can actually let them play games, enjoy life, and also learn something good. Here I'm going to show you 2 examples of what we're doing in this area, educational games for kids. Zero Space Zero, one of the virtual universe games for kids from 6 to 12 years old. Award-winning and proven to be kid-safe, family-friendly. What it teaches children, when these children come together, interact, to learn to communicate, teamwork, responsibility, critical theory, community awareness, and to interacting from people all over the world. They learn about cross-cultural communication and also the concept of global village. All these are very valuable things that a game can teach them. And of course, there are more knowledge and skills there. Financial literacy, science, problem-solving skills, and also learning to do experiments. Very exciting for kids. And when we look at the data, it's very interesting, but we're not surprised. If you look at it, majority, 80% of the players are actually from 35 to 54 years old, adults. This is what our data is telling us. Interesting for us because it is telling us these active gamers on our platform are actually allowing their kids to come and play games. We actually have this safe and fun, engaging environment for their kids as well. Then another education product we have is not just a game, actually follows curriculum of California State for the preschooling kids from 3 to 7 years old, backed up by serious study about childhood researchers. It's developed by a Korean developer called Hanso, very popular there, teaching people kids about intellectual development, health, mathematics, all this. What it is particularly interesting to us is it teaches English to kids as a foreign language, which applies well in Korea as well as our market in Southeast Asia. So we bring this product from platform and let the Southeast Asia users start using this 200 platform games, interactive videos, animated lessons, in these different categories. Learn while having fun. And then they can even learn English, practicing singing and dancing. It's amazing. And parents will be able to track what their children are learning and interested in from the report system. Of course, kids are given rewards and gifts after they finish the class to encourage them to learn more. These are the games that we're bringing into Southeast Asia, and we're starting to see more of those children and parents actually sitting together to play, enjoying games, different games on our platform. Yeah, and we hope to see more of this in the future.
Okay, good. So with that, let me wrap it up. The summary then, what we've learned based on the experience we have, the customers, the organizations we work with. Number one, some things will not change. Traditions, if you're building serious games, you have to give people what they want. People like to farm and eat and kill and race and draw and chat and socialize and fantasize and date. Building a serious game, you have to put those elements in. If you don't see those elements in there, it's not going to catch people. So don't make it boring. Give people what they like to do. Everyone likes to play. More and more people are watching. What we're seeing is that games are becoming much more respectable. Games as an industry is becoming much more respectable. And the fact that we've got a serious game association here means that people are taking games serious. But it's also going to get more social. Games by themselves, if they're just serious, but don't allow interaction and all the features I've talked about briefly, they don't allow the chat and the share and everything else, they're not going to get real cash. Big corporates are entering. So even the serious game initiative, whatever you're doing, is going to get dominated at some point by the marketing budgets, we believe, or the IT budgets of these corporations. They already are in the military and in health. You can see that more and more of the life is going to be game time. thanks to the recent books and the design guidelines that are coming out, like Jess Michelle, the design of games is turning into an art form. It used to be magic and wizardry, you either did or didn't, and now there's more structure and method to the madness, which means more and more people are going to get it, and many more games are going to start coming out. We believe that as the core groups are dominated and crowded, more poker games, more farming games, and so on, there's going to be a whole group of people who start developing more serious games. You can't have a good game without a good platform. It's not possible. If you are going to build both the game and the platform, you'll be fine like World of Warcraft. If everyone else doesn't have either one or the other, it will not work unless you have the two work together. And in fact, we believe totally for you to spend much more time on digital games. There we have it. Thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you very much. Does anybody have questions at this point?
You are talking about platform that you sell. What kind of platform?
We actually don't, we sell it for corporates, but we also make it free. So you're able to, anyone can go on and create your own platform. The platform is a full social site where you have day one all the features, friends, invite, everything. But there's also a very big library. If you get a chance to go to a site called App Kung Fu, see that. App Kung Fu, appkungfu.net. That will, you can for free go to that site and set up your own social platform. You can have your own games, serious games. So if you've got an idea for a serious game, you have your own platform with social features. You can go to the site and for the very basic things you have.
Is it on the cloud?
Totally on the cloud, Yahoo grade, secure, scalable, with all the payment options. In 7 languages, by the way. So all the Asian languages plus Spanish and Arabic. Why will we launch the Serious Games Initiative to talk about this? Because we are hearing more and more serious game developers say, I want to get a game out there, but just having a game on a website doesn't do anything. I need to build a community around it. And nowadays the community is what? Facebook, right? Or Facebook has social features. So you need to invite friends, sign in using your Facebook login, invite, share, blah, blah, do the whole thing. This platform allows you to do it.
Any other questions?